Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Feng, and welcome back to episode 5 of the series where we build modded structure in survival. And today I'm walking on this path that I built because we're going to do one of the things that needed the most in this server, and it's a villager trading hall. A real one with all of the professions. We already got a bunch of farmer here and a crop farm, which kind of produce enough food for at least some of the traders, but we're missing on everything that sells blocks that would help us build more. So basically I'm gonna do a little market here with all of the traders. It's gonna be around 40 something villager around here. It's gonna be like market stalls, and the only problem is I won't be able to zombify them and cure them because it's gonna take way too long, because this server, I have no control on this server, is on normal difficulty. And if you know, at normal difficulty, if a villager gets killed by a zombie, he has a 50% chance of turning into a zombie villager, and then you can cure him. So if I want to turn like the 60 villager that I want to put there, it's gonna take me days upon days on just turning them into zombies. So we'll just do a normal trading hall, not an OP one, just a normal one. I've got some of the resources here. I just need to grab some wool and we'll start to build this trading hall. So basically what I'm going to do is to make the size the same as we normally see for a trading hall, but they will all be connected and the villager will have 2 space in here to step on. The trading station will be in the floor, so they will be able to use it. Basically the villager will be stuck in here and we will have access to him like this. And I will try to do a little color alternance like this. It's really basic, but I think it's gonna be really cute once we're done. I can at least put maybe some trapdoor like this and some campfire here that we will extinguish like that. So this design here is tileable and I can just make it all the way there. It's gonna be just this simple little trading hall like a market. So the villager will be here, we will trade with him, we can go in, he can't go out because of the trapdoor, he can't jump over here, he will try to jump and maybe like stay over here, but in the end he won't get out. And maybe on the end over there I'll do a bigger house to store some of the most important ones, like the amending guy with an unbreaking guy or something like that. So let's build this thing on both sides and we'll see you after. And the market is done, and now like you see, now all of the workstation will be in every cell here. This whole thing holds 80 villagers. So I don't think I will put them all at first. I will maybe fill these 40 here, like it's 20 per side. So 40 will be good for the start. I will probably do the most important one, like librarians and stonemason, and maybe some iron worker to sell some iron. But I think this thing is pretty complete. Like you see, the outside has also some spaces, and I've done some lampposts. Don't know if I'm going to go with 1, 1, 1, 1 or 1, skip 1, like, you know, we'll see in the meantime. But for now, this whole place is now constructed and I can start to put villager in there. Also, I need a bee farm because I keep getting my copper oxidized, because I want it to have a gradient, like not so oxidized and really oxidized on the top. It's almost done. I want to do a big shop over there, another building, but for that I will require a lot more resources, so that will do it for this build. One thing I really enjoy when I walk in here is how the things are like enclosed but not really, so it feels kind of personal, especially when you walk in here. You feel like in front of something, but when you walk, you see the night sky with all of the lanterns. I really like the feel of it. So, like you see, I'm now in my replay mod footage, and I was noticing a bit of lag, and I just started to look down and found this. You see, they all have eggs in their hands, and the reason why is because, look at the chickens. There is a known bug with paper server that when a jockey zombie spawn on a chicken, the chicken won't despawn as it's supposed to, so they just accumulate and start to lay eggs. And when they pick up items, they don't despawn, and some of them has turned into drowned. So there is zombies with egg literally everywhere under this region here. I had and clean everything. So this is an old footage, but all of this is now fully torched. There's no more thing that gets spawned under our farms and our trading hall. And in the process of torching everything, I have found something really interesting and really close to everything right down here. Oh, you've seen just a little bit. There we go. There is an amethyst geode that I've carved out and let the, how's it called? The budding amethyst. So I've left the budding amethyst, and I'll try to look at how to make amethyst farm with all of this, so we can have an easy access. So yeah, that's another neat thing that happened during the torching of everything. Now I gotta get out of here. Thank God I had rockets. Whee! Alright, and now that we have done the market, we are almost ready to trade with villager. But first, we need more emeralds, and for that, we'll add another layer to the crab farm. Let's go! And so it is done. Me and Axirax, we finished the second layer of the crop farm, and we have now both layer of villager doing their job. So this thing will produce twice as much as before, which means the chest here will probably need it to be extended. So we'll have probably to expand a bit the villager up to there, or add another layer of villager there in the future. But for now, I think we have enough to keep trading and have some emeralds accumulated here, in addition to the fishes near the guardian farm, which is our next project. We need a real and efficient, like we have here, impulse sorting system. So we're going to go near the guardian farm and try to build something a little bit more pretty than with dirt. And I intend to do it big. I want like 100 chests or something. So let's go over there and see what we can do. Alright, so I've already laid down the water channel that will bring the items from the sorter, because right now all they do is come out here and go in these chests, and everything is like semi-sorted, but every time I come in AFK here, everything gets stuck in the hoppers and the farm just doesn't work efficiently and the chest gets full. This is not enough chests. So I have here some of the resources to craft an impulse sorting system. And so since this thing is tileable and it probably has been done 1,000 times by other people, I'll just show one layer on the video. But maybe you haven't done it before and it can serve you as a tutorial. So first, you're gonna put a hopper on the track of the water pointing in that direction, which is a temporary block that we place under the railing. And then with some permanent building block, you gotta go one block down here and destroy this one. And you have to put a comparator pointing this way into the hopper. Then you gotta build 2 blocks this way and 1 block right under here. And then going outward, you will need to put 2 blocks diagonally like this, with a hole in the middle like this, like it's a T with a J, like a T with a J. It's weird. And oh hi. So once this shape is complete, you need to apply 1, 2, and 3 redstone dust like this, a redstone torch right under the comparator, and a repeater pointing this way towards the center. Now all we need to do is to place the chest like this. You can have it fall like this, or you can just have it fall like a, excuse me, you can have it fall like a staircase. But I prefer to have it this way, as all of the chests are pointing forward. And now comes the part where we do the sorting. And for that you need some stackable item. I will rename them, because just in case some of the items fall in the sorter, the same item won't get sorted. It's gonna stay like, I'm gonna just name it sorter like this. And I have a lot of iron with my iron farm, so I don't need to care too much. So let's say the first chest here, we want it to be prismarine shard. So what we'll do is we'll take the named item and we'll just place 4 of them here. And in the last column, we'll place 41 other item. And what it does is, with 41 item and 4 other stackable item, it will not power this redstone dust, that won't power the repeater, that won't turn off this redstone torch. So the hopper is blocked. But as soon as another item goes in there, it's gonna power everything and the hopper will get unlocked and the item will fall. And as you see, since I've placed more prismarine shard, they all get sorted into this chest. And I decide to like throw some nether quartz, it won't get picked up because the hopper is locked. But it will take some prismarine shard. All we have to do now is to place a water source here that will stop at this sign, the ice will continue the momentum from the items, and it will just continue all the way here, and everything here will all be sorted, and it's just tileable in easy like that. So, hope this had been useful to you, and let's complete this sorting system. Alright, and the first side is done. I have ran out of chests, so I'll have to mine a lot of wood to fulfill the other side and to extend more than 2 double chests per sorter. But right here, there is 6 double chests for the prismarine shard, 6 for the crystal, 5 for the fish, and 4 for the ink. And the storage is done. I've stopped after 4 layers of chests because I'm starting to lose frame at I'm in like 40 FPS right now instead of 60, so I think way more than enough to hold everything that this farm will produce in its lifetime. And I just need to label the chest, but once in a while you'll see it's starting to accumulate already in the chest. It's just that it's taking the first chest, so every other chest doesn't have a lot. Like, this is supposed to be fish, but there's no fish because this one is sucking it up. But once this one is full, it's gonna be this one, and then this one, and anyway, and so on and so on. Anyway, so now that this is done, we can go in the nether for a little project. And before going into the end, there is one little thing that we need to do, and is light up this portal at the top of the tower, like this. Alright, we are finally in the nether, near where I need to be, and it's around the bedrock. I have found a piece of bedrock like this one. That is the last one before the top of the nether, and so our goal is to go up on the nether roof, like this, and go to the right coordinates, which are this one here, and build another portal. And if everything is right, this one should connect with the one at the top of the tower. Slide up the portal, and hope I did everything correctly. And it worked. There we go. We now have an easy access to the top of the nether, and we can finally start to build gold farm and other farm that are only working on the top of the nether. So maybe a wither skeleton farm, a gold farm, a hoglin farm, a gas farm, and this will make the travel from place to place more easy. All right, now we've done the top of the nether, and we're back near the soul forge, where I've covered every wall with netherrack because the ghasts were spawning outside and shooting me. So now it's time to finally finish the soul forge once and for all. Let's go! And the soul forge is done. It took me more than a couple of weeks to complete, and the reason why is a full shulker of stuff got blown by a ghast. And it kind of reduced my motivation. Like, I had some shulker here, and a ghast spawned, shoot twice, and destroy a shulker. Full shulker, full of stuff. So I can sometimes get discouraged quite easily, so... Oh, skeleton farm works, nice. And in the end, I finally did it. So this is why it took a long time to get this video done. But it is now finished, and we can get to try to do other stuff now. Because I've been away doing other projects, like playing on the modded server on stream and other stuff like that, so that is why. But it is finally done. All I need now to do is probably change the walls, but that's gonna be for another time. Now I'm gonna focus probably more on stuff that is in the communal area, like the market. We need to do a trading hall and the amethyst shard farm. So hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you liked the video, and as always, you're awesome. There's a zombie pigman in my forge. Hello, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.